So now we've got the hardwood floors all taken up. We've got it all bundled up in the other room. I just wanted to show you one thing. With this floor, and a lot of these floors, almost 50-50, it's usually an east fan. The building techniques weren't as good as, say, they were on the west side. You know, it's go either way, but mostly you find it on the east side. Is that they have the shiplap, which is right here. This is 12 inches wide, 3/4 of an inch thick, and it's going across. In the joisting, it goes every 16 inches. You know, that's the bones of the house. So when they ran it like this, the wood expands and contracts across the grain. Is how it expands and contracts. So all the boards in this house were, the floor is in really rough shape. It's about, you know, sometimes like a 1/4 inch gap. It's because the wood's been moving. So you never want to lay this plywood or the shiplap going in the same direction as the wood. So the technique that stood the test of time is when they had it, the shiplap running 45 degrees to the grain, and then I guess they cut it around there, and those are the floors that even now, 100 years later, are still really tight. So with this one, we're going to be redecking it with plywood to firm it up so we can reinstall it on top. So yeah, one other thing I wanted to show you. This here is an old deck. So it's slumped. You're usually going to find this in these renovations. So if you're ever taking your house apart, you know, you want to factor this in. This is an old deck. So this is the old rim joist right here, and that's generally swollen from years of being exposed to, you know, to water and to weather. And I guess the foundations on the deck were slumped as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting in 3/4 inch plywood here and gluing and screwing it to the joists, which aren't very thick or very wide either. And then we're going to have to find a way to shim up a new joisting system so it'll all flow nice and even. So that's where we're at.